Let's see if it works. Tar. Okay, one more time. Tar. Thank you. Distinguished guests, professors, families, and the 2017 biology graduates, good evening. It is such a great honor for me to stand here before you all today and feel all this excitement around the room. I would like to start off by saying, congratulations, class of 2017. We made it. We all know that being a bio major is challenging. We also know that this is the understatement of the year. And like many of you, I have had multiple instances when I found myself crying and questioning whether this is really what I wanted to do. All my goals seemed far-fetched during instances where doubt was an inevitable obstacle. I vividly remember this one time sitting at the steps of Wilson Hall, being so overwhelmed by all the studying that I had to do, and feeling like it was really not paying off. So naturally, I called my Aunt Amina, she's here in the crowd today too, who has this habit of really inspiring me and motivating me to keep going. And it was on this day that she told me to watch a TED Talk by Greg Bell titled Water the Bamboo. So according to Bell, farmers plant a seed of the giant timber bamboo and wait for it to grow 1 year. And nothing happens. They water it for another year. And do you know what happens? Nothing. Instead of giving up though, the farmers continue to water the seed for another year, and still no growth. But these farmers have patience and continue watering it for yet another year, because they realize that once this giant timber bamboo emerges from the soil, it grows over 90 feet in 60 days. That is 1.5 feet a day. Remarkable growth for such a short period of time. Don't you all agree? However, not visible to the farmers were the roots that were growing during those initial years, now reaching over 100 yards long. And to put that into perspective, that is longer than a football field. So even if an earthquake were to occur, the tree stands tall. It has such a strong foundation that it can weather anything. The bamboo is rooted in place. So after listening to this, I thought about it, perhaps a little too deeply. Are we all giant timber bamboo seeds? Because to me, it feels like our parents, our families, are the farmers. They planted us, the tiny little seeds, sacrificing so much for us to be planted here. For some, like me, they wanted to give us a better life than they had had. So they brought us here to this soil, the soil of the University of National Champions, in the best department, biology, because they knew that we would be well watered here. And just like seeds, we've had a vast range of opportunities for growth. For example, when waiting it out on the floor outside Dr. Shemmer's office, advising hours, we learned what courses would earn us this degree. When we enrolled in our core classes like Biology 205, we were challenged to think critically like scientists. Moreover, many of us did undergraduate research and learned how to formulate hypotheses and even discuss our experiments and our data. And just think about how we've grown in our time management skills, whether that be taking 50 exam questions in 1 hour or balancing our rigorous academic schedules with all the little fun that we could possibly fit in for just being guitar heroes. So do you remember you being this young seed, realizing you would need to study more than you ever knew possible? Or the walk of shame from Davis Library to the UL, Dr. Steinway's difficult exams, and the looks of sympathy you receive from other majors for simply being a bio major. But we continue to be watered by our remarkable first-class professors through our lifelong skills, like perseverance and a deep understanding of the biological principles governing life. I hope you, like me, feel empowered, knowledgeable, and deeply rooted, ready to tackle the world. But again, seeds can only be successful if they're planted in environments that are favorable and safe for optimum growth. Being both an international and transfer student, plus all the other identities that I hold, I was able to find a home in this place. I was able to find this very inclusive department, close-knit community, a significant factor that welcomed me, inspired us, and enabled us to learn from one another. So to thank the department for the environment in which they provided, the class of 2017 would like to present you with a bamboo plant. We think it would be appropriate to put it in the hands of Dr. Shemmer and it to reside in his office. Dr. Shemmer, would you mind coming forward, please? Dr. Shemmer, please remind struggling students who come to you for advice that even not visible to them, they are growing immensely. So thank you, our dear professors, staff, our beloved families, and friends for always watering us. The first year, and the second, and then the third and the fourth. I would like to give a special shout out to my mama, Shamsa, and Baba Abeid, who are present here with us today, for all the support and witness their daughter break cultural barriers and graduate tonight. So here we are, in our beautiful Carolina blue gowns, about to walk across the stage and hear our individual names. It will feel as if we have just run the 90 feet in 60 days. The story of the bamboo should be a reminder to us to be patient with ourselves and to hold space for uncertainty. So as you walk across the stage, take a moment to celebrate the knowledge you gained here and the fact that you are ready to withstand anything that comes your way, because your Carolina roots are deep and strong. And remember, you, like the giant timber bamboo, are indestructible. After all, the ceiling is the roof.